I almost gave up once. Oh yeah, come close. Bring chair. Let's talk. I'm about to share with you a wonderful story. Come close first. Wait, let's mute this mic. I almost gave up once. Yes, I almost did. And if you're ever feeling like quitting, this is your sign not to. So listen to my story. A fine girl, yes, but this fine girl is a sickle cell patient. You heard me right. And then we call ourselves warrior. For those of you who know about sicklers or who have them, we don't go by the name sicklers anymore. No, we go by the name warrior. Yes, and being a warrior, going to Nigerian school, yes, even for normal kids, like normal person with big gallant, person is still going, like having stress. So imagine me now, a warrior, going to school. First of all, when I was in secondary school, it wasn't so serious. It wasn't like, I don't really know what happened, but I feel like as I started coming up, I started growing up, everything became worse and everything. And you know that story where they tell you, when you get to a particular age, you will be better. It will stop. It's a lie. You don't outgrow sickle cell. Yes, you don't. It's a genetic disease. Okay, for those of you who is thinking or who doesn't know, it's not something that you get from living a real world life. Because yes, why not? Most people will think it's that, but it's not. So back to the story. So let's fast forward to after writing WAEC, for 2014. June 2014, I wrote my WAEC as well as I also wrote my JAMB, and then I was favored by God. Yes, I got an admission, although it was into a polytechnic, Kogi State Polytechnic. Yeah. One touch, I got an admission, but then I wanted to study medicine and surgery in university. That has been my dream and it's still my dream. Don't worry, you know me now. I'll take you on the journey. From today on spot, make sure you are following me so that this girl like this is a motivation to the person. So back to the story. So, where were we? After writing my WAEC, not being so faithful, I got I got an admission into Kogi State Polytechnic to study computer science. Yes, and then it wasn't easy being a warrior and then in Nigeria with all the stress. And as of then, because I went to school in 2015. Yes, around that period, you know that as you strike now and all that. I was blessed because during my university years, my God was faithful. All those offensive strikes, all those things like that did not happen. But then it wasn't easy, and thank God for the good friends that I had. Although I went to school in Kogi State Polytechnic, where most people, of course, we are tribal people, many languages in one place. So I was lucky to have Igbo friends. Igbo Amaka, Igbo Baekweli. Yeah. So back to the story. Yes. I was lucky to have Igbo friends. Like I call them family. They are not just friends. The likes of Nina, Nina, Ekene, and Chagoziemo. May her soul rest in perfect peace. So those were my friends, and most times I didn't come to school. Like it wasn't as if I didn't want to come to school, but I was not feeling well. I was mostly at the hospital, either going taking blood transfusion or taking a bed rest, all those medication, what have you. Like I spent most of my days in the hospital. It wasn't easy. I remember one time back then I became suicidal. I became depressed. Yes. This girl was depressed. Like you know when you're depressed to the minimum, like at all times you just want to end it, and then maybe you feel like once you end it, people around you will be better and all that. Yes, it happened to me. But then God being so faithful, I didn't give up at that moment. All thanks to my family, my parents, my dad and my mom. Shout out to you guys. Those people that tried, they were my real gang. And these people like my family member, my church members, and stuff like that. All these people, they really helped. Yes, they really helped me. So then I didn't give up. But after school, I graduated 2019 slash 2020. Yes, but then there was this pandemic. Then, yeah, there were pandemic then, and then I didn't go to service as soon as I graduated because of that pandemic. But then, fast forward to after going to service, even during my NYSC, I wasn't even able to stay at the camp. That 3 months, that 3 weeks camping that they used to do, I was not even able to stay because it was stressful. I was always sick. I was always sick. Like every time, either I'm sick or I'm getting better or then I'm becoming sick again. Like, but then after all said and done, God came through for me. I came back to Enugu to do my service, and I said, I think this is 3 years, 3 years now after my service here. Yeah. So I came back to Enugu. I fell in love with Enugu. And then after service, it wasn't easy. Oh. I didn't even see a job because it's not as if I did not go to find. For those of you that will come from my head, I went out to search for a job. I like, I'm this kind of person, eh? I always had this dream of becoming independent ever since I was a girl. Ever since I was a child, I wanted to be so independent that I don't have to beg anybody for anything. But then you see as life is, but that still didn't discourage me. I was not able to get a job. Yes, of course, everybody was scared of if I should give you this job because of your health issue. Are you sure you're going to do it? Are you sure you can handle it? And everybody wrote me off. I couldn't do the job, not because they feel I cannot, but because most of them were scared of my health issue, and I know that it was a big stigma for me. So then, after that, I came home one time, I was crying, I felt bad. I'm like, God, are you still there? I went to school. It's not as if I even studied what I wanted to study, but then I'm so thankful that you made me study what at least computer science and a computer scientist. I'm not just any computer scientist. I graduated with an upper class. Yes, an upper credit. Hello, that's me. So God being so faithful, I graduated with such a good score. Yeah. So then work was not coming forth. Nobody wanted to employ me. Everybody was scared and all that. But then I remember writing while I was in school. I remember writing. I love writing just for fun, for escape, like just to cool my head and all that. But then now, after praying one time, I sat down. That's why when you pray, after praying, listen, God always talks. Yes, God always tells us something to do. It didn't come as revelation or chance or anything, no. But then, deep in my thoughts, I got this answer like, you love writing. Why don't you study more about this writing and then monetize it? Yes. So then I began my journey. Oh, that was early this year, January. I registered my business, CindyHub Collectives, as a writing brand. I'm a freelance content writer alongside podcasting. Yeah, so that's me. So, girl, if you're ever feeling like quitting, do not quit. Hmm? You can rest. Take as much rest as you want, but do not quit because God is not yet done with you. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on God. Do not tell God you are tired. You cannot be tired. When you have God, unless you are trying to do it on your own. But for me, I had God. I'm still here. I'm still standing. And hello, guys. I need your help to get there. Okay, so please don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow. Yes, this girl is a living motivation. So we can all grow together. Thank you for listening. Bye. See you on my next post. Bye, guys.